Whoa, hey guys, didn't see you there. Welcome back to Sakura Spirit. Just hopped into this. Last time we left off, we met this guy at the lockers and we talked to him about the shrine. Let's see where this picks up. I think we're at the shrine now. Let's see. Game. Hopefully I fixed the audio problems and now you can be able to hear this wonderful music. So, hopefully there's no kinks. And we'll see what happens. Alright. When school was over, I decided to take my chances with a little bit of intel I had managed to obtain from my classmates. If memory served me right, Arya Senpai will be practicing at the dojo today. So Arya is going to be the hot fiery girl, apparently, according to my classmate. I knew her. She was a judo student just like myself. For whatever reason, she has been refusing to compete in any tournament for a while now. Arya Senpai, are you around? I shouted her name as I parked my bike, looking around for any sign of the girl. Alright, I'm gonna attempt a voice here. I don't know how I'll turn on, but... Ah! Yeah! Shouted, you will find her. I grinned briefly as I saw Arya seemingly in the middle of practicing a series of motions, almost as if she was fighting an imaginary opponent. Perhaps now was a perfect opportunity to surprise her a little. I snuck closer, making sure to make as little noise as possible before I reached a hand toward her shoulder. Arya, feeling the hand on her shoulder, Arya reacted. She grabbed a hold of my hand and with a loud grunt, shifted her weight, curling and tipping me over her shoulder. I didn't have time to brace myself for impact before I hit the ground like a sack of potatoes. A sack of Xboxes? That doesn't make sense. Alright. This is Arya. She's pretty cute. She's got the lolly vibe. Short hair. Looks pretty young. Yeah! No one sneaks up on me, the great Kunichi Arya. Oh, Taco Boy. I didn't realize it was you. I'm sorry. Are you okay? Konoichi, more like a Tasmanian devil. That door didn't have a shred of mercy in it. There's no mercy in the ring, Taco Boy. Better that you learn now than in 2 weeks' time. Let me guess. You want to do some sparring, don't you? I actually came here to ask you something, but I guess a little sparring wouldn't hurt. Are we actually gonna fight? I'm not really sure. I haven't played this game. We have to fight. Oh, what do you want to ask? We've got all afternoon, and I can do a bit of a break-in anyway. Where to start? You used to take part in big and important matches in the past, right? Didn't you ever get nervous before going into the ring? Oh yeah, huh? This one time, I got so nervous I hit the kitchen cupboards until my dad found me and dragged me to the car. Of course, that was when I was like, hey. Well, obviously, I can't go and hide from my match. But one of my friends made the stupid suggestions that I go and pray or something. Honestly, at this point, I'll do anything to calm my nerves right now. Taco Boy, are you sure about this? I mean, gosh, of course I am. I've been practicing judo ever since I was old enough to walk. This is my chance to finally represent this country, a sport I love. Again, judo being a sport in Japan, I mean, there's not a lot of competition. That's some good passion water. Arya seemed to think for quite a long time, all the while tapping her jaw with a finger. Eventually, she snapped her fingers and grabbed tight a hold of me. Alright, I'll tell you the way to the shrine, I know, but it's going to require more than a simple clap of your hands and a bob of your head. You need to give something to the shrine, something of value. I guess I'll have to think of something before we get there. Thanks, Senpai. Senpai. I appreciate the help. We? Oh, no, Taco Boy. I'm not going with you. I've got training to do. Besides, you gotta take this step yourself. preparations were made, and I followed the directions noted down on the map. Surprisingly, it wasn't all that far. However, the plan to find my way back, in case I got lost, was a bit sketchy. So he's an art teacher now. Just look down, and you'll be able to see the roof of the dojo from anywhere on the hill. That seems a little sketchy, not gonna lie. Okay, I'm ready for your step. The forest near the dojo was my first chance to overcome. A narrow path coiled along the trees, and nearby was the river Ichikawa's sister had mentioned. I followed Arya's scruples with some bit of skepticism. After an hour or so, I finally arrived at the supposedly legendary shrine. Whoa, look at this place. This is some Japanese shrines. The shrine itself seems surprisingly well maintained despite being in the middle of nowhere. It made me wonder if someone could be secretly living there. Perhaps some secret martial arts master? I thought of a hermit living and hiding within the shrine in order to prepare himself for an upcoming battle between good and evil. Started as well in my mind. Man, this guy's overthinking this. Just get in the shrine, meet any guy, the girls you see in there. Just do what you need to do, type of hero. I guess it's too good to be true. I sighed in annoyance at the fact that, aside from the shrine itself, the ground surrounding it seemed completely abandoned. There was no way anyone could be living there. For the time being, I decided to focus on the reasoning behind my visit. It only took a few moments later before I gathered the courage to approach the building. What's inside? I found a rather fancy-looking altar of sorts at the back of the room. Alright, so I just walked into this shrine. No notice. Is that how it's done? I don't know. I guess this is the thing that everyone's talking about. Silently, I folded up the map I had been given, so putting it inside my bag. I approached the altar. I was kind of skeptical about the whole religious aspect, so I wasn't too sure if this was actually going to work. I don't even think the look would do me much good in a match like this. This guy's like really hyped up about this match. Like, he's hyped up about it, but he's not really sure. Like, who is he going up against? He's going like number one in Japan? Like, is he an Olympian or something? Like, what's going on? In my opinion, there wasn't any room for things like luck in martial arts. Judo's all about using the knowledge you have been gained through training. Of course, a good amount of time also helps. There's simply no room for something as superstitious as luck. Clearly, this was going to be a match where my experience and talent would be pushed to their limits. Nothing more and nothing less. Oh. Music stops. Female voice. How curious. The boy doesn't believe in superstition, and yet he stands here, surrounded by the very thing he denounces. Upon hearing the voice, I looked around, trying to find the source, but there was no one to be seen. Who's there? Quite the cliched question, but the right thing to ask is, where am I? What are you talking about? Show yourself. Not yet. Entertain me for a little while longer, would you? This is a place like no other. Why did you come here if you do not believe in such thing as luck? I came here to prepare myself. Oh, do enlighten me about what this something might be that you are preparing yourself for. You ruined my voice by doing that. I felt a little bit annoyed as the question continued, but maybe if I kept talking to her, I would be able to find out where Shell? I guess that was a typo. Where she was hiding. I'm preparing for a tournament, a judo match. Judo? What might that be? Seriously? You don't know what judo is? It's a highly skilled combat art, of course, you dummy. You dumbo. Haha, so you're a warrior. Hesitant to go into battle and came here in the hope of finding yourself to fight. I'm not sure about the warrior part. How fortunate. It just so happens that there is a need for one of your kind. My kind? A hero. The shrine brings fortune to heroes such as yourself. However, every great hero must sacrifice something to return. Sounds like what the others mentioned. Their version sounds better though. Laughing briefly at the story, I decided to play along and clapped my hands together in prayer. So, what's next? Do I offer up all my allowance or something?
Don't be silly. Money is little importance to a hero. For you, the sacrifice will be something of much greater value. I will be looking forward to seeing what destiny has in store for you.
As if on cue, I began to feel nauseated the moment the girl's word reached my ears. My head spinning wildly. Slowly, I staggered backwards, collapsing onto my back. As my vision grew blurry, the sound of approaching footsteps could be heard.
Holy samoli! Cannoli barolis!
Mysterious girl.
Good luck, hero. You're gonna need it.
Despite my attempts to back up, all I managed was a brief look at the girl. Yes. The sight of horns entailed many questions, but before I had the chance to utter even a single word, my consciousness succumbed to darkness. Alright guys, well, that'll be the second episode of Sakura Spirit, and things are starting to pick up. We just met this mysterious girl in the dojo. Not the dojo, the shrine, the magical shrine that everybody was talking about. And we just passed out, so I guess we woke up in the forest and now we're here. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Don't forget to comment to let me know if I should continue this series, am I right? Alright, thanks for watching. Peace out, y'all. I'll see you in the next one.